Well, every June 14th, we honor Flag Day, a tradition here in the U.S. And earlier today in Emmett, the Sons of the American Revolution held a ceremony of the changing of the flag. And here to talk with us today about the importance of the holiday, we are joined by Kern, the president of the Idaho chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution. First of all, Ron, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
So we're talking about Flag Day. For folks who might not be familiar, talk about the importance of it and what it is.
Well, you know, it's a day to commemorate and honor the day that we came up, the Continental Congress came up with the first creation of a flag that was for the nation. And it was also during the time when the Continental Army was being assembled. And so what they wanted to do was have a symbol that everybody could kind of fight behind, stand behind, because back then, every colony kind of were treated as a separate country. People didn't travel, and so they felt that having a flag, a national unity, would bring some togetherness and something that they could all kind of fall under and strive to beat Great Britain. Yeah.
And I know every year there are ceremonies and events that happen across the Treasure Valley and really across the country. How can just folks celebrate, on a daily basis at home?
I think it's wonderful if you have a flag, put it on your house. If you have a flagpole, fly the flag. It's also a historical rabbit hole. If you go into the history of how it began and did Betsy Ross really sew the first one and who created it, it's a real cool thing to do with your family, especially if you have young kids. But how it became and how it developed and how it's now what we see every day, it's kind of commonplace, and it's something that's a symbol for our United States. It's a symbol for our freedom, and I think it gets lost because it's just always on a shirt or on a flagpole. But it has a lot of deep meaning, and today is a good day to maybe sit down with the family, do a little research online, and if you have kids, there's a lot of good information out there to kind of make it fun and engaging.
Yeah, kind of use it today as an educational moment
absolutely.
For your young ones, if you will. And I know you were telling me that there's a bunch of fun facts that when it comes to the flag. So in honor of Flag Day, let's hear them. So,
we all think of the flag that we see today as the flag that it's always been that way. Not true. In fact, it's been this current flag that we see since 1959. The last time it changed was when Hawaii became a state. But there have been 27 variations. And a lot of people also have asked, well, I have a flag, do I need to take it down every night? Do I need to put it up? If you can have a light shining on it, or maybe a solar flagpole light on the top, you can leave it up 24/7. I think the couple interesting things is around the Washington Monument, there's always 50 flags flying 24/7, representing obviously our states. And when the military folds a flag, there are 13 distinctive folds, which represent the 13 original colonies.
Wow.
Yeah.
The more you know. See, we learned a lot here on the News at 4 today.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much,
You're
Ron
welcome.
Kern with the Sons of the American Revolution. Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
joining us here on the News at 4.